Can I just say, I love these chairs.
Oh, me too. I'm really, really upset that we're not going to get these downstairs because someone, his name was Chris Costello, is like, no, we don't need the nice. I would say that this is more important than the desk. We had a full debate.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to the welcome to the next episode of the No BS podcast where we're discussing chairs and tables. Just kidding. But seriously, like the debate was, is it the chair or the desk that's more important? And everyone in that room said desk, and I was the only one that was like chair. The chair is the most important thing. You have to sit on it all
We
day.
are a neurodivergent bunch that like to sit like this and like this and sit comfortably. How do people sit with their legs down, toes touching the ground, feet parallel, and not move?
I've seen
never heard of
TikToks
her.
about it. It's like very corporate culture. When you're sitting like this and you remember and you have to put your foot down, I'm like, I couldn't do that. Like, I'd like to be comfy.
No,
So
the chairs matters, I would say.
So anyway, welcome back to the No BS podcast, and today we're doing something a little bit more fun. We're gonna read out some "Am I the asshole?" questions on Reddit, and also someone from the Nail Order family has submitted an "Am I the asshole?" question. So I'll read that out at the end, and if we have time, we'll do some extra special content.
Oh my god!
Because I just came back from Japan and I bought Laura a bunch of goodies, so thought it'd be funny if she opened them.
I knew that she bought me stuff and I've been sitting waiting around all day for her to give me it, and it's not happened, and I'm really, really sad about it.
Imagine I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't actually get you anything. I lied, I felt uncomfortable. And
I'm just sitting around like, where's my fucking souvenirs?
what a spoiled brat. So, this one's quite a long one, but I'll try and read it and not make any error.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Am I the asshole if I refuse to pay my nail tech's $65 cancellation fee? So long story short, I've been going to my nail tech for over 5 years. We've become really good friends and have even hung out outside of work. I've consistently been her client for 2 studio changes during the pandemic when she worked from home, and again this past year when she decided not to have a studio anymore. Despite the friendship, I've always respected her business. I tip every time. I treat her like any other nail salon. In over 5 years, I probably had to reschedule a total of 5 or 6 times, only half of those within a day or two of the appointment, but always more than 24 hours notice. At my last appointment, she mentioned that she had booked my recurring slot for December 24th, Christmas Eve at 6:30. My recurring appointments are usually at 6:30 p.m. after work. I'll be honest, I was a little surprised because I just assumed appointments would be pushed back to after the holidays. She told me that she didn't have plans for Christmas Eve, so she was still working, and I expressed some concern about not being able to make it since there was some talk of family Christmas Eve dinner, which I let her know about. We talked about moving the appointment to 5 p.m. and she couldn't. It ended with me saying that I don't think I can make it. Flash forward to December 23rd, I get a confirmation that the dinner is happening, and at 2:30 I texted her saying, I'm sorry, but I won't be able to make it. I asked her if she could please move the appointment to after Christmas, giving more than 24 hours. And she responded offering a 12:15 slot that day, and I let her know that I couldn't make it because I was working. After that, just radio silence for 2 weeks, and then I followed up again and I got no response. You got anything to say, Sarah?
I'm a bit confused.
Me too. Then finally today, she sends this message. OMG, so sorry. I told you I'm terrible about checking my text. You have to DM me to see it. What do you mean, double move? And so awkward. But remember when we confirmed you're recurring, I did inform everyone these appointments would be on Christmas Eve, so I had to be really strict about my cancellation policy. So your last appointment missed on Christmas Eve. I need to ask for that $65 fee. Whenever you're ready, so sorry. I hate this part of my job, especially when it comes to friends. A few things.
Wait, stop. So wait, that's the part I'm confused about. Did she ask to reschedule within 24 hours?
Yeah, so I think what's happened is she's asked to reschedule.
But how long before our appointment was that? That's the part I've missed.
It was December 23rd. I get the confirmation that dinner is happening, and at 2:30 I text her saying, I'm sorry, I won't be able to make it. So I think previously she said, I don't think I'm going to make it. And then she said on the 23rd, I'm not going to make it. And I think this last text policy is 24 hours.
Okay.
Which, personally, I'm like, that's maybe like not enough time for your policy. Maybe
24 hours. Yeah, I would say 48 hours is probably a better one because that gives you a bit more time.
Mm-hmm. But it is her policy that it's 24 hours, so
Okay, so if she messaged on the 23rd saying, I'm not going to make it to my appointment, and our appointment was on the 24th, if her policy states that that's out with the time period and that you're going to need to pay that fee, then you need to pay it.
Yeah.
That crap, but yeah, you need to pay it. It's a policy.
I don't think it's her fault though, because she messaged on the day before at 2:30, and her appointment wasn't till 6:30 the next day. So technically, it is.
Oh, so that's out with the 24-hour period.
But she's saying, "Oh, I didn't see your message." So
that's See, that's why you need a booking system.
Yeah,
because a booking system will just take out all of that hassle for you, all of that communication that doesn't really need to be going back and forth with the client. If they need to cancel, they cancel, and they can do that themselves on a booking system. If they're doing it out with the period, they won't get charged, and if they're doing it within the period, they will get charged, and you don't even need to talk about it.
Yeah, it gets a wee bit more shady. Okay. So these are the things she said. Things that don't make sense. One, I told her I might not be able to make it. I'll own that. I said, I think I can, but I wasn't certain. 2, texting's always been our primary communication. I've never once sent her a DM in the 5 years I've known her. And 3, she didn't mention any policy when I asked to reschedule. She's never told me about this policy, and it's not posted anywhere, so I still don't even know exactly what it is, but my understanding's always been that it's been 24 hours notice.
Okay, yeah, so that's another thing. She can't just be like pulling policies out of arse. Yeah. Like, you can't just be like, oh yeah, that's my policy. Like, your policies need to be very clear at the time of booking and like written, and people need to know before.
Yeah, because otherwise, how are they gonna like? What if something comes up like genuinely?
Yeah, so that's shady. Like, you can't if it's your bad, like, you know, oh my bad, I don't have my policies written down somewhere. Then take the L. Like, you need to have that established.
This is where it gets worse. So she said. There have been other times where I've felt taken advantage of because of friendships, appointments starting late, sometimes over 40 minutes, and questionable safety practices since she moved her studio back to her mum's house, like reusing drill bits, unsterilised tools, and old nail files.
See, now she's just casting up shit. Just casting things up.
She made that up.
But that's the thing, though. It's like, people will be lenient about certain things, and then if you do like one thing to really, really annoy them, then they're going to cast up other things that have annoyed them to get back at you, you know?
Yeah. I've been a loyal client for over 5 years. I've always supported her business, but I feel like this has gone too far. Am I the asshole if I refuse to pay the $65 cancellation fee?
If the policies were not stated to you in any way. So, for example, in my booking system, the policies were there when you book and you agree to them before you make your appointment. If it was a situation like that and then you refuse to pay it, then yeah, you're the asshole. But if it was just a verbal communication of, oh yeah, I want to book in, and there's no policies written anywhere, and like you're saying, if you're out with that 24 period as to which you had the understanding that it was, then no, I would say you're not the asshole.
But it's Christmas Eve.
So?
Where's the Christmas spirit?
Well, I mean, 65 quid's a lot to pay out after Christmas, you know?
I think it was me. If it was me, I would have maybe given half even.
If it was me, I'd have probably paid it.
Yeah. It just feels wrong not to, but I mean, it's not their fault because they didn't know what the policy was, so no, you're not the asshole.
I probably would have paid it and not booked back in with the person.
Yeah, it's just a shame because if
you've got all these other problems with her, like, it wasn't just that.
She's using nasty old disgusting tools.
Exactly. Why are you putting in anyway? You know?
Why are you paying $65 for that, girl? So true. You're totally right. She's just casting up random.
It's like when you have that argument with your boyfriend, and it's an argument after like you've not argued for a very long time, and then you just cast up like wee random things from before that like just randomly annoyed you that don't matter and have no relevance to the current argument.
Just making up words, just gaslighting your nails. Like, they smell really bad too.
That's her just trying to like further validate her cause.
Yeah.
But
probably some people in the comments are like, no, you're not.
Yeah. We need more context. We need to see how these policies were laid out to make an official.
I know, imagine you go on their page and there's just there like, please give me 48 hours notice. Okay, this is another one. This one's quite bad.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for refusing to do nails for my friend anymore? I'm 29, female. I'm a nail tech who specializes in extensions, acrylics, and more recently gel X. I've been doing them since I was 19. I used to pay my way through college, and now I do it part-time. My friend has been a long-time client of mine. I've done nails on her since college. We were college friends. And she always gets acrylics and pays cash, so I give her a bit of a discount. I do a full set with a gel colour and an accent nail, which I charge her $50 for. I don't really know what the equivalent is here in the UK.
I mean, probably like 40 quid.
Yeah, so like similar.
Yeah, same price.
I'm known for my really fast and precise work. Most people will take almost 2 hours to do a set with a design. I can get it done in around 1 hour. Kudos.
I mean, not really a flex.
Is it?
Not really.
What if it's really good?
I mean, then yes.
You don't know what it looks like.
Again, I need the context. Anyway, please continue.
I can get it done in around an hour. My friend usually gives me 10 to 15% tip, which is really good to me. She asked me to do nails for her and her bridesmaids. I was also a guest. We negotiated the price as $40 for $40 flat for nails, as some people just wanted gel and no extensions. So there was about 8 people in total. We were supposed to do the nails the day before, but only 3 bridesmaids and the bride showed up. As we said, a plane with the other 4, all from Miami, where we went to school, got delayed. So much mumbo jumbo. Like, just get on with the story.
Just like anecdotal evidence.
This is not according to plan, but she begged me to come the next morning, and I did as a favour for a friend. I had to wake up at 5 a.m. just to get there at 7 to do nails for the other 4 bridesmaids, and it was exhausting. I had to rearrange things and rush back home to change and get ready for the party. The wedding went well.
Can I just say, deja vu? This is literally what I did for you on your wedding day.
Huh? No, you never.
I was at your house slaving away, doing your nails, your mum's nails, your sister's nails. And I had to go home doing my nails.
That's true. She was working overtime and she did everyone's lashes.
I did everyone's lashes.
She was working overtime.
So I know who this person feels. Continue.
Sorry.
I know I have a bias.
I know, I literally was reading this and I was like, oh. The wedding went really well. Where were we? So sorry, everyone. It's been 3 months since the wedding and I still haven't got paid. I still didn't get 2 of the bridesmaids' payments. She also didn't even tip, though I drove an extra 1.5 hours to the hotel and back to do the nails on site, which is really expensive service normally. I asked her about it and she said that she thought the tip was my wedding gift to her. That's fine, but I also bought her a gift of the wedding costing $120, and she didn't volunteer to give it back. We also didn't agree beforehand that my tips would be the wedding gift to her. I'm getting a lot more requests for nails and I'm able to charge around $70 to $80 for my services. My friend saw the new prices and asked for a discount. I used to do it because she's a friend, but after the wedding fiasco, I told her because I'm part-time, I have a full-time job as well. I'm taking the high-paying clients, and with food prices going up, I need to eat too. She got mad and called me greedy for not giving her the $50 rate. I'd always let her pay, even when my normal rates went up. Sorry.
This is not a good friend. That's not a good friend at all.
Yeah, I don't know why you would.
Sometimes you need to dump friends. A friend I've done. Imagine after everything that I did for you, and we were like slaving away, doing the eyelashes, doing the nails, and then you turn around like that to me and you're like, I'm not paying you.
I think that is really bad.
That is unbelievable commentary.
when you did like the nails and stuff for my wedding, it's like kind of different because here in the UK, like the bride pays for everything, so like I paid for everyone's dresses and etc. 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 And I think it came to a point where you're like, well, I'll just do this and like it's fine. And I was like, Sound, you're such a good friend. Thank you so much for being my slave for like 2 weeks straight.
No, but you did pay me.
I don't think I did.
You did?
I think I did.
No, I didn't charge you for your stuff, but I'm sure everybody else, like you paid for everybody else's stuff.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so. But anyway, regardless, say there was that agreement in place that you were going to charge me for your 2 bridesmaids, and then you just didn't. I'd be like, you're a shite friend.
It's not a very nice thing to do, and
you don't scam your friends.
She totally took advantage of you, like so badly.
And then she just assumed that the tips was her wedding present money.
So weird.
That's a very bizarre thing to do.
Really weird.
Sometimes I question whether these Reddit things are real or not, but then I'm like, it's a very, very like what's the word? Like specific
It's
type of situation to lie about.
If I was in that situation, I would just call her out like straight away, not wait for her to like book in again and then get mad at you about your prices. Like, you're not the asshole, but you would definitely let yourself taken advantage of.
Yeah, but also shite pals.
Yeah. Like I said in the last podcast episode, your friends want to see you succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they don't want to see you succeed, they're not really your friend.
Nope.
Friends will want to empower your business. This is like it's quite bad.
Yeah, anytime my friends like have a small business or start businesses, I always buy something. Like my friend Afia started a bag business. I bought a bag from her. My friend, one of my friends, Iona, she had a print business recently. Went and bought a print off her. Like
every time I randomly decide to start up, you're like, I'll buy that.
Yeah,
sure. Remember when I did those like vinyl, the vinyl pictures?
I bought one.
You bought one?
Well, it's actually my ex who bought it, but so good thing. I still have it.
I'm pretty sure you like made him buy it.
Yeah, I did ask for it, to be fair.
So yeah,
your friends, don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole. Yeah, I think it would be really good if you guys could like send me in your stories anonymously. Obviously, I won't like tell anyone who it was. You don't even need to. You can make a fake burner account to tell me. Like, I think it would be really interesting to see. But this one is quite a good one. This is from someone we know.
We cannot disclose.
She was literally like, you can tell him, I don't care. But I'm not going to do that.
For your own good,
just in case.
We will not disclose.
So, the title is Smelly Hands. So, basically, I had this new client come in. I did both of her flatmates' nails. I don't think I'm going to get through this whole thing without laughing.
God, right, okay.
I did both of her flatmates' nails, so thought it would be an easy appointment. She sits down, and straight away, I can smell something.
That's so bad, by the way. Like, I know how that feels when someone comes in and they smell, and then you're like, oh, I have to sit with you for like over an hour.
Yeah, out of politeness, like. So I go to look at her nails while we're chatting for the consultation, and I realise it's her fingers that I can smell. There's no other way. There's no other way to describe it other than crotch smell. Like
crotch smell?
Like BO and dirty underwear emanating from her fingers. I felt so awkward. And then I kept my mask on the whole appointment, which I never usually do, and practically drowned her in Candy Heart hand sanitizer. Because she had really stiff hands the whole appointment, and I don't realise until I'm about to put cuticle oil on that she has warts in between some of her fingers.
No.
That's what she was obviously trying to hide. I was too fed up by that point. I even to even pull her up for it, for not letting me know beforehand, and I was just relieved that I had changed gloves frequently. Should I have said something about the smell and the warts? And we don't have a sink in our salon, so I didn't really want to send her out to the bathroom to wash her hands, especially since her flatmates would know I don't usually ask clients to do that. I just sprayed them with sanitizer.
I mean, you're certainly not an asshole for doing that.
I don't think so.
But warts is technically a contraindication. Like, so it's one of those things where I think you should really tell your nail tech, because it's contagious, right?
It's contagious.
Yeah. So you need informed consent.
You're the asshole.
Your client is kind of the asshole in that situation. Like, I get it. It's embarrassing. No one likes having stuff like that.
I know, but if you've got something going on, you need to treat it before you go to your nail tech and then potentially like...
Or say, at the time when you're booking in, is it okay? Do you do people with this? And then she might turn around and say, yeah, it's fine. I'll just make sure that I double glove, like, and I can keep myself safe. It's kind of like if you've got an STD and you don't inform the person that you're going to have unprotected sex with. Like...
Yeah, it's actually...
In it? Like, and then they just have to then... have this contagious disease.
It's not fair.
You need to tell people these things beforehand. That's a shame. But also,
if you had a client come in and they stinky like crutch, would you say
so? Not only that, she had this contraindication that she didn't tell her about, but she also had smelly nails.
Yeah, like her nails smell like crotch.
How do your nails smell? Well, I suppose maybe if you're like a smoker or you're...
I don't know, if you're not washing your hands.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really, really sensitive to smell. Like, so sensitive. This is really bad. On my flight back home from Japan, the people sitting in front of me, like the full group of people, smelled like BO, like really badly. And it really was like, I was sitting there like, oh, I can't do it. It's a 10-hour flight. Like, I can't do it. And Jordan was telling me like, it's fine. Like, eventually you'll just get used to the smell. And I'm like, I never paid all this money for this stupid flight that I don't even want to be on. To have to smell BO for 10 hours. Like, I'm not doing it. So I wrote a little note. I'm like, I wrote a little note.
You didn't.
I did?
You didn't.
I wrote a little. Would you like me to read it to you? When my phone loads.
You wrote a note to the person that smelled?
No.
Oh,
no.
right.
I wrote a note for to the flight attendant.
Okay.
That's on my phone. I'm really sorry. I don't want to offend anyone, but there's a very bad sweaty odor coming from in front of me, and it's making me feel very sick. Do you have any face masks available that I can wear to help me? So sorry, I wouldn't normally say this, but this is very strong and pungent. It's very long flight, and I feel very sick.
Pungent. That's a great word. Did she give you a face mask?
No, she moved me. And I'm not.
Wait, and Jordan as well, or did she? Okay.
She came over and she was like, 2 of you. Yeah, come on me. And the plane was taking off, and we're running down the plane as it's taking off. And I felt really bad because there was a guy sitting next to us, and I think he thought that I thought that he smelled, but it wasn't him. It was people in front of me.
He could probably smell it as well. If you could smell it, he could smell it. And he's probably sitting there wishing.
Well, he was actually wearing a face mask. So
there you go.
He knew.
He knew it wasn't him.
He was probably loving it. He's like, yes. Bye, guys.
In that situation, you were not the asshole.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were going to be. I thought you were going to tell me that you wrote a note to the person.
No.
And I was like,
what are they going to do?
Audible gas.
By the way, you guys really smell.
Can you do something about that? No, that's a good thing to tell the flight attendant and then get moved. That's probably the best way you could have handled that. Well done.
Thank you. It's just like if something is upsetting you, I'm very sensitive to smell, so I feel like if I had a client that smelled really bad, I personally feel like I'd have to say something.
Yeah, that's an awkward conversation. How to approach that in the workplace as well, isn't it? Like, there's people around you smelling.
So I actually
don't embarrass anyone.
Yeah, I asked the person who submitted this question, what did you do about it in the end? And she basically just said, I never let them come back in. I'm always like, oh, I'm too busy. Don't have any appointments. Which is fine.
That's fair enough, because you don't want to be that guy that says to somebody that they smell. No one wants to be that guy. So I think that's the right thing to do. You know, I'm sorry, no availability. Sorry.
That's really awkward, especially like you might just need the money and like want someone to keep coming back in. So that's fine as well. Yeah,
and some people it won't bother them. Yeah. I'm sure that person will find a new nail tech that maybe doesn't care.
Perhaps.
Smelly nails.
It's such a funny story. I laugh every time I hear about it. I'm like, oh.
I can just imagine her face though. Anyway, speaking of Japan.
Okay. We'll talk about Japan.
This is the extra special content for
I know, Grass is gonna be like, why are you guys saying that? But I feel like people will want to see. So.
Yeah. So these are my souvenirs that I've been waiting for all day.
I think there's more, by the way. I just haven't unpacked like both my suitcases, so here we go. Oh, this is just like the thing. I just found this thing.
A pom-pom keychain. Very cute.
Isn't it cute? I got Aya one as well.
This is adorable.
Got Aya's one's kind of like ugly, but in a cute way.
Right, what else have we got?
This is like a lip treatment. A peach.
Oh, a peach lip treatment.
So cute. I got one
very
too.
Fancy. Okay. Oh my god.
It's washi tape.
It's washi tape. Oh, I can use that for my scrapbook.
Your scrapbook.
Oh, that's so cute. It's Spirited Away, no face.
Listen,
washi tape.
I went to 2 different Studio Ghibli shops to try and find this stupid dragon, and I couldn't find it. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Haku the River Spirit.
Yeah.
I think maybe if you were saying to the people about a dragon, they
I was showing them like the picture. I was looking around. Well, I did actually find something, but it's ridiculous. It's like 4 kids. But I've got you anyway because I was like, well, at least I have something with this stupid dragon.
For the audio listeners that can't see what's going on, I'll try my best to describe everything. This is what on earth is this?
It's a hair slicker.
Oh, a hair slicker.
Yeah, it's like you open it up.
It's like a balm.
Yeah, and it's not like it's the one that we both got. And I also gave you my away one. Yeah. It's like very thick and heavy.
It is very thick. I don't use it unless I'm on like a greasy hair day.
Same. Whereas like this, you could put on washed hair and it would be fine.
They really know what they're doing, don't they? This is so much. You're so kind to me.
This
Perfect
is like
whip.
this is like a really popular face wash that they have there.
Oh,
I got myself one too.
that beauty foam.
I love a really like foamy face wash.
Bag does not end. Oh, a little bell. A spirited away bell. I love No Face.
Isn't that cute?
That is adorable. It's a very unique sounding bell as well.
Sounds like Christmas.
No, it's like a jingle bell.
This is for like Chris can cut this out. This is for the weed.
This is a spirited away themed tin for things that you put in tins.
Hmm.
Thank you, Sophia. You did very well. Still more. Ah, you got him!
I did get him.
Is he squishy?
No,
Oh,
he's
not
a
rubber?
little finger puppet.
Oh my god. It's a finger puppet.
But I thought you could put it on your desk.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I couldn't find anything. I was trying to find like a pin or something for you to wear on your nail order lanyard.
You went crazy.
Oh, it's like a little phone charm, but it's got like kind of like Vivienne Westwood thing on it, and the cross
Yeah.
and stuff matches your earrings.
Little beads.
Cutie.
Cross, the diamonds, the butterfly. I love it.
I love getting gifts for people. Oh,
Perfect gift giver.
this is the Fino hair mask. Everyone raves about this. It's meant to be like life changing. It's meant to like change your hair.
Try that.
I also got myself one.
That is incredible. I've been to get myself a hair mask. For a
I
long
hope it
time.
does wonders for us, but I've seen like really good things on TikTok. So,
Well, now that I've got this new hair, mine's dried out.
well, same from bleaching it to F.
So that was my Japanese souvenir haul. Thank you so much. I
You're
hope you guys
welcome.
like that extra special content if you were watching on YouTube.
I was gonna say, like, I hope you guys missed me, but the podcasts were still coming out, so you didn't have any time to miss me, I suppose. I would love to do more like Am I the Asshole episodes, but I'd rather have like Scottish stories. I feel like they'd be like so
Yeah.
much funnier. Like, how much funnier is the last one?
Well, it depends. What do people want? Do they want more business advice, marketing, strategy vibe, or do they want fun?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. I don't know.
We're just like changing the
This is
whole.
because this is a completely different type of episode than what we ever do.
Yeah, I think it's just for a bit of fun. We'll probably get back into like.
We can like scatter in little fun ones in between all the serious business stuff.
I like it.
No BS. Mm-mm-mm.
I think that last time when I listened to it, I was like, "This is what I'm talking about." What the fuck am I saying?
Well, we don't have a jingle yet, so we have to make one up. No BS. And by the way, we are very much aware of the fact that this spells knobs.
Oh
when you
yeah,
write it out. And
I've seen that.
it's funny. It's funny.
Just a pair of knobs.
Yeah, just a wee pair of knobs. Anywho.
I could literally sit and do a podcast like all day.
Yeah, if it's just us talking.
It was just
shite
us
like
two
this.
talking.
But we actually have to try and have like a script of like valuable information to give people.
Yeah, I just forget, and then the whole thing gets ruined. And poor Chris has to edit apparently for 4.5 hours. Perfect.
Maybe we'll just start a separate podcast outside of Nail Order.
He's literally going to go and edit this and be like, what is this podcast episode? I never asked you to do that. And also, why are you doing your Japan haul?
Why are you doing a haul?
And then he'd be like, why did you not get me Japan haul?
Did you not get Chris anything?
No.
Oh. I need
Sorry.
to give him something from this collection here. Do you
Can
think
you give
he'll
me
want
some of your
this?
perfect whip? I got Chris and Becca the silent for Chris as well.
Oh yeah, on Becca's phone.
I got Becca a little like I made it myself. It's like a little keychain and it has Bailey and Dax on it. So cute. I made it.
A joint present.
Yeah.
Cool, got it. Sure, he really appreciated that.
I brought Kit Kats.
Yeah, that's true. Kit Kats were nice. Anywho, we've been doing this for far too long. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified when we upload next, which should hopefully be on every Wednesday if we keep up and we're consistent.
And we don't get cancelled.
Yeah, and don't get cancelled. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.